Hello, everyone, and welcome to our solar eclipse meditation. So, the sun itself represents our being. It's just the way we shine our light into the world, it's just the way we act, the way we're just being in the world. That is our sun. And the moon represents our emotional being, right? So, when there is solar eclipse, the moon covers the sun, right? And the sun is just goes through the rebirth. And it's like in the same time, it also represents the sun represents more like masculine aspect of things, and moon traditionally represents the feminine. So the moon covers the sun, and it's like this darkness, this mysterious space, like almost like a womb, the dark womb where the being getting reborn. The sun is getting reborn. It's under the moon, and it's through this mysterious darkness of the feminine energy, the new level of being getting reborn. And also, like we do go through this rebirth process quite often as a being, because if considering all our past lives, if you believe in past lives, that's what it happens. We can't believe, then we die, right? And then we reborn again. And it's the same being that getting reborn every time. But every life, we might express very different aspects of ourselves as a being, because our being is so infinite, and we can have so many different expressions of selves, right? So we have like all those lives where one being was expressed in different ways. And the solar eclipse, it's kind of like the same way, but we're just not dying as if on a physical level, right? It's just kind of this restart point where we can just decide and put our intention to like get to the next level of things, next level of life, next level of expression ourselves as a being in this lifetime, in these circumstances, wherever we're living right now. And so also, like I said, that the being the sun representing masculine and the moon representing feminine, right? That brings us to that idea that how powerful the feminine energy is. It's like being a woman, right, in this lifetime, we all have this ability to reborn and rebirth things. We rebirth ourselves, and we can rebirth project, like giving life to the project, like not only babies, but any projects. We can create this womb space for things, for new realities to be born, right? To new ideas being born and implemented. So this kind of power of this moon goddess in a way, right? And so is in the history of the humanity, right? For a long time, the masculine energy was really the main energy, but for the last several years, everybody was talking about the rebirthing of the goddess, right? The rebirthing of this feminine, the respect towards this feminine. Our ancestors, women ancestors who were in those societies where people were still living in touch with the earth and the nature, women were in touch with the plants and flowers and animals, right, with the earth. They knew lots of things energetically, how to work with the energies of elementals. And we still have that, we still remember that. We do have it in our subconscious mind as a woman. We can tap into those energies of those ancient women who knew things. and and use those things, right? Those knowledges, our inner knowledges, intuitions, those feminine quality of giving life and receiving life and being in touch with the energy of life. And so that's, I feel like today is that's for us is the main topic of things, like actually getting in touch with that goddess. That's like moon goddess, the main representations of the feminine. There's power of birth and rebirth of things, because right now all the world is going through this rebirthing into this new world, right? To new normal, whatever it's going to be called. And as a women, as a collective, we could actually keep and be the space for that world to be born. And that is very, very important right now. Um, so let's start and can just relax and close your eyes. And what I was getting earlier is that because solar eclipse brings so much changes, and sometimes when we resist to the change, because lots of people don't really like changes, right? When we resist, we bring up more difficulties and more struggle than we could have if we wouldn't. It's like the struggles that are not necessary, because if we would accept just changes and let them be, we would just, it would be just much easier for us. So I want to start with working with that any resistance that we might have consciously or subconsciously to those changes that these solar eclipses can bring to us. And with that, we're going to work with the red rose. Red rose is a flower that opens up the heart, helps us to lower the barriers, and just to open to receive. So I'm inviting the energy of the red rose to come in for everybody who's watching now or on the replay. And there's like lots of red roses comes. They like come from the above, the petals of the red roses. It's like the goddess of the heaven just sprinkle those roses into the earth, into our energetic fields. She sprinkles those red petals of the rose into our head chakra, and the energy of the rose petals go into our sixth chakra, fifth chakra. It goes down through all of the chakras down, heart chakra, solar plexus, second chakra, into our first chakra. And those petals swirls in our first chakra, clearing things, clearing also abuse that we're carrying from this lifetime and from our ancestral lineage, abuse of the feminine, abuse of the masculine. And it releases all of those energetic connections to people that we don't have to keep anymore. Connection to the toxic connections that we don't need to keep anymore. And then the petals go down into the feet, clearing those connection with the earth. And the petals go into the earth, connecting with the Mother Earth. Okay. Now there is this light, this angelic light from the above, golden light, Archangel Uriel that comes in, and he just gives blessings to us, to the space we are, wherever we are in the world. And he brings lots of different spirits, angels, archangels, other light beings. There's like a big celebration in the heaven. And he brings more and more this golden energy, purple energy. The Archangel Michael comes in, Metatron, and they do this angelic alchemy in our fields with our permission to do that, to do this process of alchemy in our life, in our presence in this lifetime. We're receiving everything that our being at this moment is asking. We might know consciously that or unconsciously. Just trust that your being exactly knows what it needs at this time the most. And allow yourself to receive that. Releasing any fears, fears of change, fears of the bigger life, being bigger yourself. And they do put some gift into your hand. Receive that and see what it is for you. What is it there for you specifically? And put this gift into your heart and into your field, energetic field of your own being. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's totally fine because there is energetic things that happening, the process is happening. There is very specific healing work that is happening, very personal for every one of us. And just let together be the space for each other, to be that space that allows for every one of us to receive all those blessings and gifts. and maybe even psychic surgeries. Just allow that to happen. That just keeps it space for those things, changes to happen. As I do this kind of psychic surgery right now to remove things from our field, from our DNA, everything that we don't need anymore, everything that is toxic, creating a totally different humans for this planet at this time. And we're going to carry that new energy within ourselves and spread it wherever we go, allowing things to change around ourselves, allowing people around us to change, and to receive that energy from us, the new energy. It's very light blue energy that is very new, that's within, it's given to us to spread and give to others. Let this psychic surgery to continue, allowing it to remove everything that just doesn't serve us anymore. Things that we took from others that not ours. Let's release that, allow them to go. All the contracts with other people, that's not for the highest and best good of all. Let's release it. Let's release those power struggles that we've been experiencing in our life. Because would the powerful being have any power struggles with others? We are who we are, and that's enough. We are finishing that psychic surgery, and I see lilies, flower lilies. Just smell them. Lilies, the white lilies, are like messengers to us, and symbol of renewing things, of something very new that is going to come to our life. And let's ask our being, what do you desire to create right now with these new beginnings? And let this being of yours say it into the lily, to those white lilies. allowing the lily to absorb that, all of your being's desires and wishes and intentions and goals. And the lily will take all those wishes and desires into the universe, into the creator, into all those energetic forces in universe that will assist in manifesting all of that. And this beautiful goddess of the heaven comes in all the sparkling clothes and light, and she just walks through our energetic fields, putting that goddess spark within ourselves, within our own energetic field, within our own physical body, that sparks that will grow with time. Right now, just small little spark, and it will take time to grow and show up even more and more into our lives and in the life of other people around us. And now the sun, this God, beautiful God, sun God, comes and he's balancing he's balancing our feminine and masculine, and balances it within ourselves and also balances it in the world through us. It's like we're carrier, we're messengers of that balance of feminine and masculine. He does it in us and through us for the world. And who knows how is it going to show up pretty soon in the life of people. And let's again just release all our fears, all of the uncertainty that may show up in the world. Just release those fears. You will go through all this uncertainty and you're gonna be just fine. Don't give up in the face of uncertainties. Don't lose yourself or faith in yourself. Just go through all the uncertainties that may show up in the world. It's like a tunnel that we all have to go through this tunnel to get through that and to get out on the other side. And that's, I'm receiving the message from all of us that we need just really keep it in our mind that there is another side of the tunnel. It's like when a baby is born, they have to go through this channel and to get out. And it may be uncomfortable, but at the end it does happen. And let's together keep that space for this rebirth to happen. There are lots of conscious people, but there is lots of people that still have resistance and not understanding of things happening. We have to keep that just space for everybody to go through that birth channel for the new world to be born. We are rebirthing ourselves, we are rebirthing our own life. And let's connect to this energy of life, this life that goes through us, through our body and through our energetic fields. We are the keepers of life, givers of life and receivers of life. And we channel this energy of life into the earth, into the Mother Earth, into this planet, into this beautiful planet that also goes through rebirthing. And we're inviting all these elementals and fairies and elves and dragons and unicorns. Lots of those elementals keep carrying that wisdom that ancient women knew how to live on earth with nature and with the earth. And if you wish, ask them to assist you and help you to be that again, to know all of these things again. They all the elementals also are waiting for this eclipse. It's going to happen really soon. And they're excited and they're just waiting for that. Ask if you wish to ask them to really guide you through those energies because those are really, really intense energies right now. Really intense. And I see archangels and golden angels are here for you to help you to deal with those energies. Just receive their help, their nurturing energies. They tell you that everything is fine, even it feels so intense. They are also here with you and for you. That just keeps the space right now. Hold the space for all the changes to come. There's so much energies. Again, let's release all the fears. There seems lots of those cleansing energies right now to clean things out. And they helping us to open up and really activate our first chakra, the bottom chakra, base chakra, to really activate it and make it bigger and connect to the earth, allowing the earth to contribute to you, to your life, knowing that you are okay and you are gonna be okay, no matter what's going to happen. And release all the excessive heat and fire out of your body, out of your being, through your hands. Allow your hands to manifest fire, like letting out the fire through your hands. Let it burn. Yes, and so be it. Amen. Oh, and it seems like, yeah, their eclipse gonna start pretty soon, and it still like feels like lots of preparation around that. So I feel like we need to finish it this time. But tomorrow after the eclipse, we'll do another video and ceremony around like new moon aspect of that. Bring your own wishes and desires, and just gonna channel and see what else gonna come up with things, because I never know exactly what is gonna happen. But I feel like it needs to really to continue. We just need to continue this work, and so I'm gonna go to sleep, and then yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for being here. Bye everybody.